Hah? Nih.
Iron Man is out here challenging every superhero he can find. Whoa, that punch was absolutely legendary. Wait, what's this? A giant Iron Man model set has arrived straight from another universe. All right, let's unbox it together. Come along as I build this awesome model piece by piece. This is definitely going to look incredible once it's complete. Hold on, why is the head so huge? No problem. One hammer smash, and it's back to normal size. Now it's time to unleash the Infinity Punch once again. Oh no! Iron Man has been completely destroyed. But don't worry, because the giant armor suit is here to save the day.
All right, let's go!
And over here, we have Hulk. But honestly, this version looks completely harmless. He's actually kind of adorable. What about Spider-Man? Oops. He slammed straight into a giant grapefruit and got totally dizzy.
I'm out of here.
Wait a second. What's this giant pot of slime doing here? Something seems to be hidden inside. Let's open it up and find out. Wow! A powerful female warrior appears from the slime. That looks amazing! Hold on. How did Batman end up in here too? Looks like it's time to go save the world. Later, I discovered 4 superheroes gathering near a giant lake. All right, heroes, time for a swim.
He pushed the cars down from above, from red to blue to green. Then he took out. After that, he closed the hood and left. He raced down the slide toward a small door that had already been placed at the bottom. The cars moved very fast, and suddenly, 2 of them crashed into each other. Right away, the man got out a blue rescue truck to help the damaged vehicles. He carefully drove the rescue truck across the play area, while also playing with some of the cool details on the truck, such as the wheels and tools attached to it. When the rescue vehicle finally arrived, the man opened the repair kit and pretended to fix the 2 broken cars. After repairing them, he continued the adventure by placing 3 cars into a pile of purple slime. Something magical happened inside the slime. Go! The 3 vehicles slowly transformed into powerful robots. The robots looked strong and futuristic, making the scene even more exciting. After the transformation, all the vehicles and robots traveled together past a beautiful white yacht. The yacht looked elegant beside the colorful toy vehicles. Finally, the man lined up every vehicle and robot together in one place. Piece by piece, the toys connected and combined into one giant robot. The huge robot stood proudly at the end of the game, looking powerful and amazing, while all the smaller vehicles became part of its body. One day, Spider-Man was walking down the street when he accidentally kicked a strange box lying on the ground. Curious about what could be inside, he picked it up and carried it back to his house. When he carefully opened the box, he discovered many colorful Sonic toys inside. Some were blue, some were red, and others were bright pink. The toys looked funny and exciting, so Spider-Man decided to play with them. A few moments later, he took all the Sonic toys outside and threw them onto a large sandy area. The toys landed everywhere in the sand, while Spider-Man laughed. After that, he reached into the box again and pulled out 2 toy cars. One car was blue and the other was white.
Here we
He
go!
proudly held them up one by one, so everyone could admire their shiny designs and cool details. Then, for some strange reason, Spider-Man placed both toy cars inside the refrigerator, as if he wanted to freeze them. Next, Spider-Man grabbed 2 Sonic figures, one black and one blue. He dipped them into a large bowl filled with colorful water beads. The tiny beads moved around the toys and made them look even more interesting. Spider-Man enjoyed watching the slippery beads bounce and roll everywhere. Soon after, he found another funny toy, a brown dog with a spring instead of a normal body. He stretched the spring dog as far as he could and suddenly let go. The toy bounced back quickly, making Spider-Man laugh loudly. Later, while searching around the house, Spider-Man made a surprising discovery. He found a Sonic toy hidden inside the toilet bowl. He quickly picked it up and carried it back into the house. Then he placed it beside another Sonic figure to compare the 2 toys carefully. One looked cleaner and brighter, while the other seemed older and dirtier. Wanting to experiment, Spider-Man took some blue powder and rubbed it onto the Sonic toy to remove some of its color. Slowly, the paint began to fade away. After finishing his strange experiment, Spider-Man picked up a brown Sonic toy and a green crocodile toy to show everyone. He held them high in the air proudly so people could see all the details clearly. Finally, Spider-Man grabbed a cowboy toy figure and attached it to his motorcycle. The little cowboy looked funny riding on the bike. Spider-Man laughed at the silly scene before driving away with all his unusual toys and inventions. The scene begins with a gorilla watching 2 opposing sides, dinosaurs and baby gorillas, preparing to fight. The 2 sides line up neatly, then begin firing energy beams at each other, a truly terrifying sight. Both of them fumbled with the components to assemble the slide, not knowing where to begin. Then the gorilla and Godzilla assembled a blue slide together, each taking turns assembling one piece at a time. The pieces gradually connected to form a complete slide. The gorilla then dropped marbles for them to roll down, one by one. The gorilla teased Godzilla for being useless. Godzilla just stood there, watching and crying. Then Optimus flew down in a very cool way. The 2 of them lunged at each other. Then Godzilla was shot and slammed into a tree, looking quite hurt. Then the yellow one replaced the red one. Then the blue dinosaur ran over, and the 2 went in and started shooting at each other, leaving the gorilla outside, unable to intervene. The red gorilla fired a bullet at the yellow gorilla, but missed, scaring the yellow one. Then the gorilla ran over to intervene, otherwise something undesirable would have happened. The gorilla took out its motorbike to ride, crushing water balloons until they burst,
Nice.
which was quite amusing to watch. The gorilla happily opened the trunk and found a box of toys. Then he took it home, opened the toy box, and found an instruction sheet and the parts of the toy that needed to be assembled to form a complete toy. He began assembling the important parts, like the head, legs, arms, and tail, quickly and accurately. The purple dragon charged into battle with Godzilla. Then Godzilla ran to a place with many Lego houses, and then he fired his atomic breath, destroying the houses.